gosh. Okay.
I need to mute myself.
I feel so bad. Okay. All right. So now we are hopefully live on the correct stream. I did just have it pop up, so that's good. Now we are in the right spot. I realized, actually, it was not me realizing. Somebody else realized that I had started the wrong live stream that everybody was not waiting for. And so now we are here in the correct live stream. So I'm so sorry for the wait. Thank you so much for being here. My bad. Yeah, wow. Okay. Well, you want to go ahead and while I'm trying to recollect myself, do you want to explain what's happening this weekend for those who might not know?
Would you like me to? Yeah, we sure want me to. Sorry.
You're good. Take your time.
Okay. So hello, everybody who is here. So this is the Small AuthorTubers Write-A-Thon, where Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we are doing 3 writing sprint sessions for 3 hours at a time. So we are on day 2, and Sarah is leading us into the afternoon. So thank you, everybody, for being here. And when Sarah's stream ends, we will have another break. But then we are having another writing sprint this evening at 8 p.m. hosted by the other Sarah Sutton. So, and then Angela Ann will lead us into Sunday. So that's what's going on.
Yeah. It looks like it has now started for everybody. So do y'all want to take a moment and introduce yourselves?
Sure. Bree, would you want to lead us again?
Always. Hi, everyone. I'm Bree Buonomo. I am a YouTuber, AuthorTuber as well, and I post videos Tuesdays and Fridays on my channel. I have plenty of live streams during the month of November, and I usually try to do 2 live streams a month, regular, non-nano season. So, yeah.
Hello, I am Brooke. I have a channel here on YouTube. I post videos Mondays and Thursdays most weeks, and I live stream Saturday mornings. So that's me.
Hi, I'm Hudson. I generally wear neutral colors, and I sometimes post on YouTube, as well as I write. Hi.
Hello, I'm Autumn Ashleigh. I am an aspiring writer, currently working on my YA fantasy trilogy. I'm on book 1, and I also do host live streams on my own channel, typically twice a week, and sometimes when life does not get in the way, I do post content videos on Friday.
Yes. For those of you who might not know me, I'm Sarah LeBrot. I post videos twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays and do live streams on the weekends, typically Saturdays, but that's kind of up in the air. So yeah, today we're going to get some writing done. I'm just going to really quick run through the comments just to acknowledge everyone who has said hello. Just because there are a lot of people here and we are so happy to see you all. And I feel really bad about starting the wrong stream. So
I can't be perfect my life, Sarah. Yeah. Never apologize. My cheeks hurt. I haven't smiled so much in a while.
Well, I mean, at least that's good.
Yeah. We cannot be perfect all the time because it keeps life interesting.
I mean, that is definitely true. An interesting life is way more fun than a boring one. Nina has already hit 10K today. Okay, so she comes back. Bye, Bree.
I can't handle this.
There's just a lot going on. That is absolutely incredible, Nina. Dee is here. Hello. The Right Mama is here and has never got one of my streams before. Welcome. So glad you could make it. Might have a stationary problem. I think we all do. Okay. The girls are sleeping. Let's do it. Alice is here. CB is here. Everything Exploration is here. Hang on. Okay. Wow, there's so many. Ooh, CB broke 30K last night and is having Pizza Hut for dinner. Ooh, Stop Motion Life is going to hit 10K today. Sonia's at 36. This is just amazing.
I wish I could go through the comments this fast.
Yeah.
I'm like skimming them and I'm tapping pretty much as fast as I can right now.
You're doing great.
I'm like,
How are you doing with your Nano project, Sarah, if you don't mind talking about, because you weren't with us yesterday, so I don't, I can't stop your progress.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that as well. My parents were in town, so I have to spend time with them. That sounds so bad, but I'm like, I really want to be more a part of this, but I also like want to spend time with them.
That wasn't a call out. You had I would have done the same if I was in your shoes. That wasn't that. I just enjoyed.
Oh, I know. I just felt like I had to like share that just so that people who are like following this weekend are like, oh, Sarah's only on her stream. I'm not trying to. So that's there. It's going well. I did not write yesterday, have not yet written today. I am technically behind. And when I posted my last video, which was a writing blog, someone commented about how burnout happens faster when you're viewing it as like trying to catch up rather than just trying to like start the day with like writing words. And so I'm like trying to like keep that mindset really like nailed into my head to be like, today I just want to write because I get to write, not because I like have to make up words.
I love that.
So I think I'm at like 6,000 and I need to be like above 10 right now, but I'm trying not to focus on that.
6,000 is incredible.
I think so, and I think I'm gonna get a lot done today. So I'm happy with it. But because I have not heard about how y'all's is going, do you want to tell me really quick?
Yeah, so I'm not really doing Nano. I'm just trying to finish the work in progress that I'm working on. I'm at like 50,000 words on it, so I just have a little bit left to go. So that's the goal for November. So yeah, it's going okay. I haven't written, this is the first time I've written in November, I think, so.
I mean, that's awesome.
I am currently at 10,051 words, but that is only because there were 2 days that I just like got really sucked in and I went over. Most days I've been under. It was after the stream last night. I was about to go to bed and I was like, no, I've like hit this like, yeah, because I think it's because I just was like going with the flow of the story and not focusing on the word count goal. But then I logged it so I could focus on my word count goal.
Okay. That's amazing.
So I am working on book 1 of the trilogy. I have a little over 5,000 words written for the month of November so far. So I definitely need to get on it, especially since I did not write this morning. So yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Bree, how is your Nano going? Or if you're not doing Nano, how's your writing going?
So I am doing Nano, and it's been interesting since I decided that I'm going to do 2 projects at once, and I'm starting 2 new books completely from the ground up. So between the 2 of them, I have 13,799 words. I did a 5K yesterday unintentionally.
Wow.
And I would love to be able to hit 2,500 during this stream. I'm at 1,380 for the day. So
Wow.
we're trucking.
That's awesome. We've had, okay, the other Sarah hit 10K today. There we go. Said I've written 10K so far today and have finished the first 2 of my Nano projects. You hear more for the chat than the writing. I love that. I just think that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Also, RP stopped in to say hi. Awesome. Wow. Okay. So I'm now caught up in the chat, which feels like a miracle. Sweet. Okay. So because I think I need to like chill out because I'm still kind of like internally laughing about my problem earlier. I think we should start with like a 15-minute writing sprint, and then after the first sprint, we'll get y'all's opinions on like how long we should go for. But I think we should start with a 15-minute, just because that just feels like a very safe number to start with. Okay, so let me quick share my tab, and there we go. Wonderful. Well, we are about to start the first sprint of this stream. It's going to be 15 minutes long, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. That's awesome. How did that go for everybody?
Decent.
Great.
Cool. When did you guys get done?
I got 256.
Awesome. Cool.
I got 143.
Good. I got 348.
Nice.
Oh, great.
Ooh. I spent that chunk of time journaling just because that's like how I've been trying to like start my day, and because I haven't done that yet today, I wanted to get that done before I started writing. So then I will work on actually working on rewriting next sprint.
Cute.
I love that though.
Yeah, it's been really nice. Someone asked how do you all keep the focus, the motivation to continue daily, and what's the magic? Do you guys have any feedback?
I love to meditate and to do yoga. I try to do yoga every morning when I get out of bed, just a little. And then before I go to bed, I like to do a little bit of yoga and to meditate. But it's like 5 or 10 minutes. So it's something that you can definitely weave into really any schedule. You're never too busy to make 5 or 10 minutes of time for yourself.
Absolutely.
I know for me, I'm a pariah, I think, in the writing community because I'm an extrovert, but I do really well when I'm drafting, writing with other people. So this is why I'm doing so well with these live streams, because I am just feeding off everyone's energy. But if you are a bit of an extrovert, that's kind of like, it's almost like a friendly competition of like, let's motivate each other and get words. But that's only for drafting. I do not do well editing in live streams.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think you just have to be working on something you like really, really love too. Like, don't force yourself to write something if you don't like it and you just don't feel it, because like then it's going to be really, really hard, and like no one's telling you you have to write that either, right? Like it's all up to you. So
Hudson, do you have an opinion on this question?
I missed what the question. Oh, this particular question. Sorry, I spent the sprint baking, and it was like taking too long.
What are you baking?
Yes. Celebratory brownies for being at 10K. Every time I get 10K, I get to bake.
Ooh.
Yes, because I love baking, but it does take over my life, and I don't do anything else. So
That's awesome.
yes, very excited. So I'm sorry that I'm late.
Oh, you're so good.
How do you? For me, for motivation, I kind of. Oh, this is like a gloomy answer, but I think like today I'm feeling good, tomorrow I may not be. So might as well make the most of a good day. And that's what motivates me.
I like that. I would say that if you ever, this is kind of going off of what Bree said, but whenever I'm not feeling in the mood to write, I have to like live stream or be on like join someone else's live stream chat or something, because like writing with other people like so fixes just because it does kind of feel like a competition and everyone else is getting stuff done that if I'm not, I feel like I should be. So like that's a good way, like if you're not feeling motivated, to like join a live stream, because it always helps.
Yes.
Sage got distracted watching Tom Holland dance videos, which I'm not sure I knew were a thing.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Really?
I know he was a professional ballet dancer.
Oh, was he?
Goodness.
He's really good. It's like really great to watch him.
That's how he like was able to do all his own stuff for Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
that's so cool.
Okay, this stream is going to go until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 3 hours-ish total because we did start late, so like 3-ish hours. What's up, Nano Ninjas?
I love that.
100 words away from 10K, nice. Raven says, I've gotten 237 words and I only need 2,398 words to be in total of what I need to catch up in Nano. Wow. 206, 0, new notes and trying to figure out how to move some scenes around. 115, 118, and some lunch. I ate day-old McDonald's and did not enjoy it. That does not sound like it would repeat well.
No.
D got 362 words. My brain is not with it today, so I switched from my French project to my English one. 362 words for 15 minutes spring is great. 200, 700, ridiculous. 511, 364, 429. I don't think I've ever written that fast. Nice. Got 46 words while editing what I wrote yesterday. 270. I opened the story I'm supposed to be reading and decided to sing instead because why not? I mean, of course.
Yeah.
No word set sprint. I did a little bit more research for this next scene that I'm getting ready to work on. I had to double check some things because it involves medical stuff. Interesting. Yes, I'm trying it this month. We'll see what happens. Celine says 290, 170. I was struggling with setting description, but I tried not to rush. 47 words away from 10K. 202 words. 182. Probably 293, but I forgot to look at my word count before. That's funny. Absolutely. Live streams are so helpful, especially during NaNoWriMo, because I feel like it's so important. I mean, like, the community is like one of my, I mean, it is my favorite aspect about Nano, like, just because everybody's trying to do the same thing. On that note, how long do you guys want to go for our second sprint? If you could let us know in the chat, we will get to that momentarily. Emily told me I need to look up Tom Holland lip sync battle. You will
You
not.
do. It's incredible.
Okay. Who is he against? Does anybody know?
Zendaya. Yeah.
Oh,
Who's also
okay.
a professional dancer, so
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to look that up.
That whole episode was wonderful, but like his like last dance was the one that everyone talked about.
Okay, I will look that up. Oh, I think I've seen it. Didn't he do like Umbrella?
Yeah.
Okay, I have seen it. That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it again though, because yes.
see,
I think
it was like the compilation of all the times he spoiled the film season.
That's funny too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hate spoilers, but the innocence in his face.
Yeah.
Because it's
He
so
is just-
accidental.
He's such a sweet nugget.
He's adorable.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the one where they give him like a little promo box thing, and then he holds it up, and then he reads the back, and it's like, "Do not show," and he's like, "Oh."
Yeah, and it was the poster for the Avengers. Yeah.
I read, I don't know how true this is, but I guess they purposefully sent it to him because they knew he was gonna mess up. And that's how they wanted the promo to go, but he didn't know.
I'm
love
like, that's brilliant. Okay, stop motion life is now 2 words away from 10K.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a nice long stream. Nerdy Nurse says 600 words till my goal for the day, but it also means starting a new scene. Gonna give myself a mental stretch. Fun. How do you get over the inner self-editor and the feeling of not good enough in a first draft?
For me, it was one of those things, and I think like my first like book that I finally finished, the best thing for me was to start new documents for every chapter, so that way like I can't see and go back and get in that editing habit, because it took me 10 years to write one book because I kept doing that. So maybe that might be a good trick for you to try, of just every chapter has a new document, and see if you can kind of break that habit, and then just gotta write, just gotta sit down and not think about anything else.
For me, it's Nano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah?
Yeah, I have, yeah. The first draft is as bad as the book is ever going to be, is like one of my favorite quotes. And then another one that I really like is the first draft is putting all of the sand into a sandbox so that later you can build castles.
I love that.
That's cute.
So like you just have to like get words on the page, because editing is where like the magic really comes out. So that's, it's been a process, but eventually you will learn to like non-edit.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the that one saying where it's like you can't edit a blank page.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite ones too.
Mhm.
I've also heard like the only thing that the first draft has to do is exist.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
so true.
in general, editing is never going away. You are always going to have to edit, but
Yeah.
it's easier if you have something from start to finish to edit, rather than trying to change everything, and then you might lose direction at some point.
Totally. If no one else had anything to say on that topic, I'm going to continue with that comment. We got a vote for 2020, 1984, 25, 20. Stop Motion Life hit 10K. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, you can make brownies.
Ooh. Sophie says 20 to 25, 20, 20, 20, 18, 30. It looks like we got a lot of votes for 20-ish minutes, so maybe we should do that. Cool. And then everyone is telling stop motion, congratulations. Tom Holland is the absolute definition of a cinnamon roll.
See, my favorite is when he decides to do an Instagram live trivia night, but he doesn't know that the answers are on the back of the card, so he's reading them. And everyone's guessing the answers, and he's like, oh my gosh, you guys are so smart. And it takes like 15 minutes until one of his brothers enters, and they're like, the answers are on the back, stupid.
Oh my gosh.
I love him.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. D says that's on point, not only one chapter per document, but then one chapter per rewrite.
That's a good idea too.
Englishman is precious. I think it's called Avengers React to Korean Food. Interesting.
Save that for later.
Absolutely.
I also discovered a lot of good vegan food in that one, because most of them are vegan.
Are they? I didn't know that.
I didn't either until that episode, and I love Korean food, and they were like, oh, I'll only eat this stuff, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I might have to check that out.
If it's the episode I'm thinking of.
Okay. Well, with that, I think we should start our second sprint of the stream, which is going to be 20 minutes long. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everybody. That brings us to the end of our second sprint, which was 22 minutes long. Awesome. And we're now in Hudson's kitchen.
I had to do a double boiler, so I didn't want to leave a flame.
Fancy.
But the brownies are almost done.
Smart.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
I love that. How did everyone else do?
Give me 1 second here. Let me just do a quick little count. 4:03. So I'm not about to. I was distracted for like the first half of that. I don't know what I was doing. Looking at cat videos and sending them to you guys, I guess.
I appreciated it very much.
I'm glad. I thought he was adorable. So
He was adorable, and I'm totally with Sarah. I thought the guy's hand was gonna get like scratched.
I kind of, part of the reason I thought that was because Brooke is the one that sent it to us, and Brooke doesn't really like cats.
not anymore. I used to love cats, but I mean, I still appreciate their cuteness, especially as kittens. Like my experience was with a grown cat, so I think like a little bit different. But yeah. He was so tiny, like you would lose him. Like
He was adorable. So I got 346.
Ooh. I'm with Brooke. I got a little distracted. I had to go get cookies because Hudson made me hungry.
Yes.
But I did write 334, and I literally wrote the last word for the last chapter of chapter 3 when the buzzer went off. So I think that was pretty.
That sounds like it was like well timed too.
It was creepily. I don't know how that happened. It's never gonna happen again.
It only had to happen once.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where a certain chapter was going, so I like procrastinated for like the first half and then spent the last half trying to like figure that out, but I think I figured it out. So at least that's there, and now I know exactly where I'm going to start up on the next sprint. So I'm like all set up now to actually rewrite.
Nice.
You know, it took me long enough, but it's fine.
Love it.
Stop Motion Life says that they would make brownies if they had the ingredients, just because I like how you just unmuted.
I mean, mixing brownies is kind of not the best sound in the world.
Whatever.
But
Teach their own.
to be fair, I ran out of coconut sugar, so it's not going to be as sweet. But I don't like. You make do. You can find a replacement ingredient for anything.
Mm-hmm.
For most things.
Yeah.
Not chocolate.
Right. I think that's awesome. Kira says, of course, now my laptop decides to freeze.
Oh no.
I Got Girl says, can you guys give me any ways to describe brown eyes honestly? I don't have brown eyes and I can't think of anything at the moment.
I do, and like I don't know. I don't like having brown eyes, so like
I love
give
brown
my
eyes.
characters
I
brown
can
eyes.
tell you. So like, sorry, I'm not thinking about brown eyes. Like
Thinking about those brownies.
I'm glad
like,
you said it.
you can be like deep brown eyes, dark. I don't know, like just.
So my thing is Google it and then describe what you see. Literally the truest way to do anything, because brown eyes can have like flecks of like gold, and you can describe them as like golden or honey or, you know, stuff like that. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I have brown eyes, and I don't like my brown eyes. So if it's someone who has brown eyes, like I would be like, oh yeah, I have poop colored eyes.
Yes, same.
Like that would be how like a person with brown eyes. That's how I would describe my eyes. But if it's someone with green eyes describing someone with brown eyes, they probably wouldn't describe them that same way.
See, whenever I think of blue eyes, I'm just so worried I'm related to them.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I mean, my husband has blue eyes, but like, we took that DNA test, so.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's so few blue eyes and green eyes in the world. I don't know. That's just my fear.
I have also blue gray eyes. So like I know a ton of people.
I think the fear stems from when I was in high school. I read this like random story of these two people who like fell in love, got married, and then they found out after they were married, because they were both adopted, that they had the same like adopted like birth mom, but they didn't know. Like they lived in two different states, had no idea, and it was like this huge news story. And that's when I was like, okay, I got a DNA test.
I've heard of that.
That is horrific.
I'm not even adopted, but this was the fear.
That's wild.
There's only one person in my family that does not have brown eyes, and it's my grandfather. And so I always thought, like, when I was little and when I was growing up, that my grandfather wasn't, like, part of the family because he didn't have brown eyes.
Oh my gosh.
And I said that to him one day. Okay, so he's actually, like, my step-grandfather, so we're not biological. But one day, I'm, like, 4 years old. We're coloring at the table or whatever. And I looked at him, and I was like, Grandpa, you're not part of the family, are you? And he kind of like hesitated for a second. And he said, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, you don't have brown eyes.
Your poor grandfather.
I know. And then he was like, whoo, she doesn't know I'm her step-grandfather. But so that was what 4-year-old Autumn thought, is only my family had brown eyes.
I just like the stability of brown eyes. I like my eye color changes every day, so I don't have a set eye color. So I think that's why I love brown eyes.
I agree with that. I mean, I love all eye colors. Like, I don't think I could pick one. I think they're all beautiful in some way because every eye is different.
Brown's still my favorite. I mean, they're all great, but brown is numero uno. So like Brook is like hot stuff in my opinion.
We need a brown eye champion.
Yeah, right. Whoop, whoop.
I'm just getting so hyped up today.
That's my job, to be the most deadpan cheerleader as possible.
That's right.
Love it. Love it.
Where's the oil?
So when I was much younger, I was like very blonde. Right now, I'm having like I jokingly am like having an identity crisis because I don't know if I'm a brunette or a blonde. It kind of like depends on the day. But I was like very blonde growing up, and I had blue eyes, and my twin brother had brown eyes and brown hair. And so nobody believed that we were twins. And then I'm also the only person in my like immediate family with blonde hair and blue eyes. And then I found out that both of my grandmothers were blonde and had blue eyes. And so like somehow got it from them, but my twin did not. And so it was just like this very weird, I still don't know how that happened, but.
Sarah, I've known you for 6 months, and I didn't know you had a twin.
I think that surprises me. Did you really?
You always say like your brother and his like wife or whatever.
Yes.
Is that your twin?
Yeah.
You neglected to mention that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so shocked. You just said that so casually. Autumn, you're the same, right?
Yes.
Maybe. Sorry, guys.
You also have brown eyes. We don't pay attention.
I mean, there's definitely biology in there, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know too many twins, so I'm very excited for this.
Are you oh.
No, they're not identical twins.
From what we just talked about.
Don't forget to mute yourself.
But Sarah, I totally understand the identity crisis. I had white blonde hair until I was 12. And then this happened. And I was like, wow, who am I? It's a hard thing to go through because like your whole identity is put up in like how you look.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't tell currently, But if you go back on some of my videos, I was very much the same way. I was very, very blonde as a child. And now it's this, not this, because this is not natural, but it's naturally this weird mixture of blonde, brunette, depending on the sun and the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear that.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Yeah, nope, I experienced that too.
Nina got 147 words, 545, 301. Yay, a live cookery show as well from Hudson. I love this cooking show. Please talk us through it.
So the recipe is from Homemade Vegan Pantry.
Ooh.
First, I made the chocolate baking mix. If you want to screenshot, there we go. And now I'm using that mix to make the classic brownie. We cut the coconut sugar in half because I didn't plan for this. And now we're about to put it not in a brownie tin because that's dirty. And then we're going to put it in the oven. So leave a review down below.
Amazing. Thank you.
Anytime.
431 words, 642, 99, 550. Megan got 31. Turk got 507. That's 1,450 for today. So who knows? Maybe I'll get closer to 10K than I thought. Exciting. Jen is at 235 words, 369, and moved some scenes around. Emily is dying on a school assignment that has math and it's going to take hours. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's sad.
Lizzie has now finished most of the cleaning. Nice. And says now back to the demon that is Spanish. Fair. Zero was watching YouTube. 358. Zero. Okay, yeah. 788. Raven says, I just need 1,924 words so I can catch up to my Nana word count. That's awesome. I would make brownies if I had the ingredients and knew how.
Once again, the Vegan Pantry by Miyoho Schreiner. She makes the good cheese. 10 out of 10 recommend.
I just use a box mix, and it says on the box. It says on the
The thing is, I'm allergic to cane sugar.
Oh.
So that's why I got her book, because she has the ratio substitution for coconut or maple syrup. It's the worst allergy in the world. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm going to stay young forever.
True. 385, 509. About the eye color, I will probably Google it. I didn't want to do chocolate or something like that because it's overused and a bit too cliche. Cinnamon works and LOL for the blue eye related comment. I have blue eyes and my boy character has blue eyes and describes his love interest brown eyes. Rami has joined us. Hello, welcome. Oh, that's cute. Stop motion says at Hudson, you made me happy because I have brown eyes.
Aw, I'm glad you're happy, but I mean it. Brown eyes are gorgeous. I love them.
Ellie got 378 words. Deadpan Cheerleader sounds like a great book title.
Oh yeah, and then she kills people.
Ooh,
yes, I like this. Please write it.
It's like a dark. It's like a dark, Tangled story.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I like that direction better.
Mm-hmm.
That is good. That is good.
Okay, apparently it was not common knowledge that I have a twin.
I feel like I knew this though. I don't know why. I feel
like I've talked about it a lot, but apparently not.
I think you just have twin energy.
Do I?
Like,
I don't know what that
swear I
means.
would remember that. Like, I don't have a very good memory, but like, I swear I would not forget that. I don't know. Maybe I would.
Same.
Most of my friends growing up were twins, so maybe that's why. I'm just used to people having twins.
We RP too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Are you guys friends or not friends? Because that's the thing with twins.
Used to not be, and now we're getting better.
That's good.
Apparently JC, D, God Girl, and Sage also did not know. Stop Motion Life did not know. Rami is also a twin.
Exciting.
Yeah, okay. Huh, must not have talked about it much. All right, I'm a twin. I have a twin brother. He's married, has been married. Love her. She's fantastic. That is a little bit about me, apparently, that most people did not know.
Thanks for sharing.
No problem. I'm amazed I didn't do it earlier. It was not mentioned in any video. I think I mostly talked about it on live streams. Nerdy Nurse says, I just keep writing and somehow get there, but dang, it's rough. RP says, the stream is legit dragging me from the sickness, depression right now, and I'm so happy to hear that.
Oh.
That's so sad.
Fair that I can't take my.
We love you, RP.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So poetic and tragic.
I'll even do your weird heart for you.
Oh, yeah, the weird heart. You know, this is actually quite comfortable.
No, it's not comfortable.
It's awkward.
If you put your hand on the counter, like put your hand on the table, it's comfortable.
Tie you up if they kidnap you. I feel like someone's coming with zip ties.
I need to send you guys this video on how to get out of those.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, don't you like?
Yeah,
No, have you seen the shoelace one?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll find it.
Okay,
I need to mute myself because I have to go on the TikTok to get it.
that's fine. That'll just leave me down a black hole.
I was
So
gonna say,
I
don't get
can't
sucked
type
in.
it until after the stream is over.
No, I'm gonna save it so you don't get onto TikTok.
Good. Thank you. I
I
appreciate that.
understand the TikTok tunnel.
I appreciate that. Nina says, the girl at my school once looked at my best friend who has brown eyes and said, I think brown eyes are ugly. She was not happy. That's awful.
Rude.
Yeah. Nerdy Nurse says, no words on that last one. I was walking the dogs. I came back and people were cooking. I don't know if she means people in her life or if she's talking about Hudson. Either way, it's amazing. JC says, I actually have some Duncan Hines brownie mix in the pantry, and now thanks to Hudson, I might have to fix some tonight. Well, there is cause to celebrate today. Awesome.
I'm really sorry, guys. I did not mean to hijack this. I genuinely thought people were just going to ignore me.
No, I think it's amazing. I'm so glad you did.
Okay, cool.
Yes. I think we might be looking at our third sprint now. We've already done 15 and 20. If people want to let us know how long they want to go for the third sprint. I'm thinking that we've done a very nice step up so far. I kind of want to keep going, but let us know in the chat.
My brownies are going to take 20 minutes. If that helps, they just got put in the oven.
So at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, I would like to be back upstairs because wearing red and in a pink salmon kitchen does no. My Irish skin is just not thriving here.
You're blending into the background. Is that what you're saying?
Have a salmon-colored kitchen, hey?
Listen, whoever painted this freaking home, I literally delete so much footage because of the wall color messing with the lighting in my videos.
Gosh, that's fair.
Look at this.
Oh, goodness.
Look at this.
Yeah. I've never seen something that is so truly salmon, you
Yeah.
know?
Can you
I
not
have
repaint?
tried any way possible to hide the color of these walls. Mm-mm. This is why I don't have a cooking YouTube, because of this kitchen.
And
Only
you
thing
can't
property.
repaint.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Can you repaint?
No, it's not ours. Also, like the dining room is kind of
We're getting a tour. I'm loving this.
like
Ooh,
that's really tall.
It is tall.
I'm not gonna paint that. And I'm 5'11", so
So wait, you have that tall of a ceiling, and yet your homes aren't built to keep heat in? Oh my God. That is gigantic.
That is tall.
The California homes make no sense to me.
well no, the houses are made to keep heat out.
Even though you live in the mountains.
Yeah, because it's a desert mountain. So it's snowing because it's winter, but it's always above like 100 degrees
I'm
Fahrenheit.
so confused.
Me too.
California. So I once learned from one of my friends who is Muslim that in the Muslim faith, if there is a cactus, that means you are in hell. Okay? There are many cactus in California. It is a sauna all the time. Except for winter, and then it just like drops.
So, like,
And it's
what's
only for like
there?
2 or 3 months, but then it's summer all the rest of the year. So we don't have fall or spring.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so great.
Nina says, I see there's a baking theme today. I just made chocolate chip cookies. Love that for us. You guys are making me want to bake something later.
I know.
So, I have all the ingredients, I think, too. So it's
Gosh.
You know what? After Nano, I will plan a stream of just baking.
oh my God, we should.
All of us just baking different things and
Everyone
celebrating.
needs to pitch in.
I am so down.
We can add this to our pamper one that we talked about earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, we
on it.
definitely like
I'm on it.
and stuff.
No, this is a separate sprint.
That's what I
Okay.
mean. So we'll
Yes.
just have like a marathon where we each host like a
I'm
different
thinking
like
the
one
last
training
day of
sprint.
Nano. I have a stream already scheduled. It's happening.
Perfect.
I'll have to bake.
Okay. I can't promise much.
I'm on it.
Okay, so we got 5 votes in a row for 25. So I have a feeling that's what we're probably going to do because they all jumped up at the same time. Fatishka says, I'm going to eat during this sprint. Princessa says 21-12, but we're probably going to do 25. JC says that Hudson, you should totally do that more often. I'm wondering if that's baking.
Probably.
It better be that and not standing next to the pink salmon wall because I'm not doing that again.
Love that. I have about 3 words to write 400K, so I'm stressing out about this. Okay, well, we're about to start a 25-minute sprint because that's what the most people are saying. Adelaide says, I'm so sad I'm late. You're not. We still have like an hour and a half left. You have plenty of time. I miss California, and yes, you guys should totally do a baking stream. Wisconsin is the opposite of California. It's winter at least 6 months of the year, and we get 2, maybe 3 months of summer. I'm from Minnesota, so I resonate with that so much. There's like really no summer.
Oh yeah, Minnesota is harsh. I remember when I would go to the snow, I didn't have any snow clothes, so I would just wear like shorts and a tank top and hope for the best.
Oh my gosh.
You would literally like die here if you went out in the winter in shorts.
Yes.
I'm not even being dramatic.
Oh no, 100%. I remember when I moved to England and then Seattle, I only had sundresses, and that was a fun first winter in both those places.
That is crazy.
I would die. Pennsylvania was like 20 degrees earlier this week, and now it's almost 70, and I have my window open. So I don't know what's happening.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I think we should start, or third sprint, which is 25 minutes. If y'all are ready. And okay, so we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. That is time. Perfect.
Hello.
Alrighty. Did the
Yes,
brownies
they
come
are
out
out
of
of
the
the
oven?
oven. Hold on. I just.
Ooh.
I like mine like crumbly and gooey, so I took them out a bit too soon on purpose. But we will see how this tastes once
Oh,
I
that's very fair.
finish my dinner.
Yeah.
Because you gotta
That's
eat your
good.
dinner first, kids.
How did everyone else do?
You have to eat real food first.
I feel like it's a call out. I eat like dessert before
know
I eat
what?
dinner all the time.
To be
I know, I feel
honest, I
attacked.
only eat dessert in the mornings.
Same. I eat dessert for
Yeah,
breakfast all
when
the
I eat it at
time.
nighttime, I can't go to sleep. I'm in a sugar rush. So like, I don't understand
Yeah.
that eat a bunch of healthy stuff first. I just, no, you eat it in the morning, it gives you false energy, and then you balance out with vegetables.
True.
Yeah, but
Follow
I have
wisdom.
to give like that fake wisdom first.
Oh, for sure. It's the only kind of wisdom there is fake wisdom. All right.
As far as what I did, we are getting into the thick of things. I'm really excited. I'm making my mermaids murderous. One of them just turned into a cannibal. So this is adult
Good.
fantasy, by the
Good.
way. And I wrote
Nice.
528 words.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yes. I'm here. I stretched because my back is getting really sore. I might have to go get a heating pad, I think, for the next sprint. Because, like, I don't know. My neck always gets sore when I'm, like, looking at the computer. Because I'm, like, an old lady. I don't even know what my life is. I'm also in the process of planning out this, like, ACOTAR book club that we talked about. So getting some discussion questions together. Yeah, so me and Sarah and Angela had a brief discussion a while ago, and I haven't really done anything with it. But because the next A Court of Thorns and Roses book is coming out in February, I want to do like a reread in January of all 4 of the original books, and then I was like,
Oh my gosh, should I join it? Can I join it? Because after I read that one book in one day, I mean.
Yeah, well, I like haven't planned like anything yet. The only thing I did was like make a Discord server, so I'll add you to it, and then we can flounder until January.
The second one of the whatever series I'm reading.
Throwing a glass.
Thank you. It doesn't free from the library for another 10 weeks. So that's the thing pausing my updates for you guys.
I'll be waiting.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah.
What to say?
So I got 380 words around.
Nice.
Thank you.
I am kind of doing a writing experiment right now to see if something helps you write faster or not. And so I took 15 minutes of that sprint to like try this, and I got 537 words.
Nice.
Ooh. So I'm intrigued, and so I want to do another sprint to like try it again, but I'm also rewriting, so that might be helping me a bit. Just interesting. I'm very, very interested in this concept.
Yeah.
Nicole says, I have subscribed to all of your channels. Thank you. And also, if you have not already liked the stream, please do so because it really helps this reach other people and as well as supporting all of us. So thank you.
You know, I was thinking during that sprint that maybe we should start a cooking channel called The Salmon Kitchen. That was a joke. The Salmon Kitchen. It was a joke. It was a really bad joke.
That would be, I feel like that'd be very therapeutic. Like maybe like once every like 3 or 6 months, we can come together like on a Saturday and just like talk and bake. And like it could be like a writing / baking thing.
I think that sounds like so much fun, but I would want to do that like every month, not like in every 6 months.
I know, but that would be my thing.
What?
Like I would get too involved, so I'm like, I would have to for myself do it like every 3 months or something, because I would want to do it. Like,
well, my baking stream will be the kickoff.
Perfect. So I can't promise that I won't have a lot of chaotic energy, and because that's usually who I am. So apologies in advance.
Love it.
You just can't show that much emotion. You have to make sure that you can hear the sound of the knife cutting on the cutting board, and you have to wear neutral colors and speak like you're leading a meditation.
You're especially like an ASMR.
Yeah.
Yes.
A concept.
yes.
Well, actually, that's the type of videos I wanted to make before I found AuthorTube.
Huh.
I think you need a second channel.
No, I would just put on the same channel.
Okay, that too. Great.
I can't balance that. But then I got put in this kitchen, and I was like, oh, the lighting. Salmon. Okay, I'm going to pause this because I'm going to change rooms. So I'll be back.
Okay, bye. We got Indiana weather is unpredictable. Someone's from Vermont. Awesome. Lizzie says, I feel kind of bad that I'm only at 16K. I need to get that 5,000 words in an hour book to speed up. Yeah, I've heard very interesting things about that book. My mom is kind of distracting me. I want to write so badly, but I still have so much work to do. I won't be able to write until 6 at the earliest, and then I have to clean some more. You do a lot of cleaning.
Yeah.
Sage says, I've finished my whiskey, so it's time for bedtime. Thank you for this, darling. Absolutely. Remember to stretch, hydrate, back up your work, and Hulk smash the like button. I love how she always reminds us to stretch and hydrate, because those are things that I often forget to do. So thank you, Sage.
Sage is our AuthorTube parent.
Yes, the internet parent.
Yes.
Lizzie says, I want to be at 20K though, but yeah, my lowest day was 2,048. That is not a low day.
No. Oh my gosh.
I understand that it might be the lowest, but that is not a low day. That's wild. Okay, clicked the wrong thing. Lizzie says, I have no Florida buddies here. Weather sucks here. It keeps raining every 5 minutes. My lowest day was 203 words. Nicole says, I reached 25,000 in my book the day before yesterday. I believe it was the day before yesterday. So yay, that's awesome. My lowest was 1 word. Nice. The struggle is real. I just got a break from the second sprint and was making biscuits because I am positive that I will hit the 10K word count goal like there is no tomorrow. That sprint. What sprint are we on? We were on sprint number 3. Anna, I used to do banners, but now I don't, because sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't, and I just want to be consistent. So now I just most of the time don't. Anna says, just got off one of my regions write-ins and then went for a walk. Hope everyone is doing great. That's so cool. Alice says, just over 1,000. Yay. 550 and starting a new scene. Very cool. And then Grape Fry has joined us and said, did I come in at the end? And actually, no, we're still going for about another hour, so there's plenty of time. 164, 801. That's crazy. Sid got 165 of struggle and sporadic unconnected dialogue. This is for Hudson. I think she might have answered it, but asked, did you make them more cake-like or fudge-like? And she said she undercooked them. So we'll have...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go for it. I didn't know you was done.
That scared me.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so I like the cakey texture with a fudgy middle, which is what the double boiler was for with the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm holding you. It's just an awkward double chin angle, so.
Oh, but that's
Hold us,
favorite.
Hold us and love us.
Forever and always.
Haley says, I was on a roll this sprint. I wrote 313 words. I only need less than 100 words to get my 500 goal for the day. Nice. 229. And Great Fry says, hi, everyone. Happy to see your lovely faces. Megan says, 108 for me. Had to do some research. 740. Past 10K. Nice.
Hey.
That's amazing. 493 words, 499 words, and closing in on my 12K goal. Once I get past 12K, I can have a celebratory dinner. Nice. I'm kind of losing track of what I've written for this stream because I'm jumping scenes, but I think 598, very cool. 178, 634. I only need 400 more words for today. I got no words that sprint. I remembered that I needed to eat lunch. Yeah, it's very important. Remember to fuel up. Sierra got 905 words. Turk got 187 words. Writing fight scenes for writing hard. I don't know why reading is so hard. Yikes. Writing fight scenes gets harder every fight. There we go.
Yeah.
It really does, because I feel like it's because you have to keep things like different.
Mm-hmm. And there's like so few people I can fight with a sword here nowadays to like think up new moves.
It's like a casual like Tuesday night, like, all right, who wants to duel?
Actually, in the town I grew up in, every Thursday night was it's called the SCA, and you basically come dressed up in Renaissance garb to sword fight.
So it's kind of like LARPing, but real.
Yeah. It is LARPing, but you never tell them that. So it's a once a week ordeal before the sickness.
Every time you guys say the sickness, I just think of like the old Disturbed song, The Sickness.
Like Down with the Sickness?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's really funny, but I prefer saying that on YouTube than the other option. So.
I agree.
Yeah.
Celine, I don't know if I already said this or not, but got 627 words and passed both my goal for the day and 90K in my novel. Thanks for the stream. That's amazing. D wrote about 150 words, made a late dinner of pizza. Yes.
Love it.
How many more sprints are we going to do today? Probably 1 or 2 more, depending on how long they are. We're going to go for about another hour. Or like 45 minutes, depending on actually what happens. I keep looking at the StreamYard like time, saying how long we've gone and not like my actual like time, because I forgot that we started like late. So Alice says, I also figured out why the 3 groups that want to overthrow the crown in my story won't join together, really fleshing out their worldviews. Nice. Nicole says, dang, I get no words done that time. And I say all your word counts, and it's like, what's stopping me from getting this chapter done? Sometimes the words don't flow.
No.
Yeah, how did that happen? I'm trying to concentrate, but the news is on, so I'm celebrating election results. I'm getting my words, though, just not as many as normal. 546 words, 300 away from today's target. Nice. Anna says, I'm so close to 10K too. I hope I hit it in the next sprint. Very cool. And while we're on that topic, if you guys want to let us know how long you want to go for our next sprint, which will be sprint number 4, please do in the chat. iGodGirl is at, again, reading is hard, is almost at 18,000. D says, dressed in Renaissance garb, excitement grows. Fighting scenes, watching YouTube for sword fighting or just self-defense, it helps to describe the moves and then just learning the terms and to use them sparingly. There's a fencing club near me. Actually, there are 2. I must investigate. That sounds like fun.
That does.
Healy's World is going to stay until I reach my goal. Awesome. 30, 20, 15, 25, 25, 20, 20, 20. What do you guys think?
I'm good with, I mean, I like 20, but that's me.
Yeah, I'm fine with 20.
I'm down for whatever because I might actually start writing.
Okay. I say we do another 20 then. I think that sounds good. Excellent. Okay. We're going to set this up for 20 minutes. Alrighty, so we are about to start sprint number 4, and we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. That is time. That's the end of our 20-minute sprint. Alrighty, how did everyone do?
Everyone's muted.
Who wants to go first? I know, Autumn, go first. Everyone else is muted.
So I got absolutely 0 words, but I was so excited because so Helene, Maddie, and I did a care package exchange. And my care package from Helene came in. It's right there, but we don't have to like look at it. But I was so excited. So I spent that time opening it. And my mom was standing there with me. She was like, "Oh my God, it's like Christmas." So
I really want to meet your mom.
she's precious.
She sounds
like,
precious.
And like,
That's so good.
okay, so we also like, so Helene also sent me tea, and I love tea. My mom does too. She was already like turning on the electric like hot water maker, and she was like, "Oh, can we have tea?" So we'll probably have tea later
So
together
cute.
with huckleberry jam.
Oh my goodness.
She's precious.
Cute.
And so is
Sounds
Helene.
So how did the rest of you do?
I got 351.
Yay.
So
I ate a whole
Nice.
brownie. And then I wrote like 20 words. And then I got a second brownie. So I think I did the most.
You
I
get the
think you
reward.
did.
Thank you.
So, sorry, I want to ask a question about the brownies really quick. How do they taste with half the sugar in them?
Okay, so I'm more of a savory person than a sweet person. So I feel like that should be the disclaimer here. I think they taste really good because the chocolate chips I use have coconut, like a lot of coconut sugar in them. So I think it really sweetened it. And coconut sugar is a lot, I don't know if you've ever tasted it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot sweeter than normal sugar.
Yeah.
So due to that, I think it's fine. I think it's great. I think it's more chocolatey than sweet.
Ooh, okay.
But I like that. It's very gooey in the middle, but very like crumbly cakey on top.
Ooh, okay.
I wish there was Taste-O-Vision so I could just be like, here you go. Like in the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Can
One
you
day.
send me a can you DM me like a picture of the recipe? Because I kind of want to try it now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll totally do that.
Excellent. Okay, sorry to cut you off, Bree. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. I mean, this was very important discussions here. So I did 368 words, and I'm almost done with chapter 4. So
Nice.
and I did hit my goal for the day. I'm over 2,500 words now. I'm almost at 3,000.
Wow, that is amazing.
So thank you. Brooke went.
I went.
Did you?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait.
I said I got 351, and then everybody said yay.
I heard you.
Oh, you're right. I remember that. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of
No,
fake
that's
news.
okay.
We were all concerned about the brownies.
Yes.
I'm sorry. All of my focus went. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Brownies trump word count. I really want some brownies now.
I am with Sarah
do.
though.
If I could send you guys these in the mail, I don't know if that's legal, first of all, or if they would even last.
You could. I've gotten baked goods in the mail from people.
I don't know if you trust me to make you baked goods. I mean, I will bake them and I will send them. It would be such an honor. But I also realize that none of you have actually met me. That would be a bit weird. Getting
You
baked
can send me whatever you want. I'm open to it.
Hudson poisons all of us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
How did the AuthorTube community die? Well,
Hudson.
We can all look at Hudson McCarthy.
Well, it's
He's
on
the
the
only
live
one left.
So please, no one die after this live. If you
Hudson will be investigated.
wait, can I send them to Canada?
Probably
I
not.
feel like I couldn't.
No, I think that they would get torn apart at the border and questioned.
Yeah.
They would be the brownies would be interrogated. Yeah, I don't think that'd be a good idea. Did you, Kay, you can't take Kinder eggs across the border. What's with that?
Oh, because in America they're illegal due to the fact that the toy inside technically could eat the egg, not realize there's a toy and choke on it. But to me, that's just like bad parenting.
Wait, so like you don't have them at all?
We do, but they're different than like
Yeah,
our
they
version.
had to change the Kinder egg to sell them here. Another thing that we don't have in the States, which if there are any British viewers, it was illegal to have black currants in the States due to something about it causes a lot of illnesses for like the native people and the native plants. It's not, it just didn't work well. And recently they changed the law, so now we can have things like Ribena. And I think we're now able to start growing black currants.
Cool. Interesting.
I know.
Yeah, I know that because growing up, you drink Ribena when you're sick, and it was awful when I lived here. There's no Ribena.
Huh.
I thought you couldn't bring Kinder eggs because people could smuggle things inside them. That's what I thought. But,
Oh, interesting.
Choking.
like it's the perfect hiding place, right?
For sure.
I mean, I don't know. That's what I thought, but I guess that's not right. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Doing the same writing experiment that I did in the last sprint. So I took 15 minutes out of this 20-minute chunk again. I got 616 words.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Oh.
So it seems to be working for you.
It is. And so I'm like, I'm kind of weirded out about it, but I'm also not complaining. So
I love that, Sarah. That's awesome.
yeah, it's fun. I'm hoping it continues.
Awesome.
Someone asked if I was vlogging, and I just have to say yes really quick. It's my video that's going up on Monday.
Ooh, exciting. Can't wait.
It's like what the writing experiment is. So
I figured.
yep, that makes sense, right?
You're being so secretive, so we gotta anticipate the Monday video now.
Well, like, in that little like teaser, like I'm doing something so that everyone here go watch it.
Well, it's like something that I don't want to say because I feel like it's obscure enough that if I say it in this one, it's going to spoil the video almost.
Makes sense.
So like, I'm not trying to like really self-promo like really hard right now. I'm just saying that that's what I'm doing. Okay. Anyway.
Don't worry. My video coming out on Monday, there is something in it that I've been hiding for over a week.
Oh my God.
And no one's caught it. No one's caught it.
Should we catch it? Like, should we have caught it? Okay.
Is it the onesie?
How did you know?
I love that so much.
Don't say it on the stream if you think you figured it out. Put it in the private chat, but no one's guessed it.
Hopefully it's not related to what you already have put in the private chat.
That would be a great story time, I'm sure.
That'd be a great story time. Haley said, I beat my 500 word goal for the day. Thanks for the sprints. And all of you have been so nice today. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad you came. Why is it before when I wanted a new story, I couldn't think of anything, but now that I'm writing this Nano project, I have the idea for a Cinderella retelling. Like, why? I really relate to that. Jasmine says, knows having sugary coffee in the afternoon gives me a bad stomach ache. Also me buys a peppermint mocha from Starbucks at 2 p.m.
It's me.
James says, I'm sitting at 15,211 total, but would like to hit 17,500 by day's end. Nice.
You could do it.
Raven says I hit 10K. I need 1,542 words for the NaNoWriMo word count. Nice. Nerdy Nurse just made it past 12,000 words. Again, applause.
Nice.
I think it's time to shower and get ready for some yummy, yummy dinner. Nice. Celeste is doing a 10K day and is currently sitting at 2,119 words. Roxy's at 173 words. Nice. Ooh, a Romeo and Juliet retelling. 329 words. Bluey the Swan says hi. Alice didn't write that sprint but did laundry instead. Nice. 529 words. 347, now sitting at 1,984 words out of 10,000 today. Is there like a major 10K day that's going on that I like did not know about?
No idea.
That way.
Certainly not over
Seems
here.
like a lot of people are doing this.
I do wonder if people might have thought this might have been a 10K weekend,
Oh, maybe.
even though it isn't, because I would have thought that if I was not a part of it.
I'm on my way there for the weekend, so I mean, we can just tie that in now.
I mean, 10K is a great goal for the weekend. I say let's just keep on going, but
I mean, for sure.
get all the words.
I'm just like amazed at how many different people in the chat are like going for a 10K day or have passed 10K today.
It's awesome.
Aquarius got 277 words in the last 16 minutes. Grapefry hand wrote 1.5 pages. Nice. 115 words, 7 days into Nano, and I'm only, the chat jumped, and I'm only in the setup. You know what? That is totally okay. Electric hot water maker equals kettle. I liked how you said it, hot water maker.
Me too.
Bottom.
Well, because I was like, if I say kettle, people will think it's like the one that you put on the stovetop, but it's the one that's plugged into the wall and you just hit start and it cooks the water. So
Yeah.
it was a lose-lose situation, whatever word I said.
I love it.
We just call them like electric kettles, I think. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah, it was
I was
cute.
trying to get the words, okay?
I believe you. D has reached 1,987 words for the day. Amazing. And 400 words in that last sprint. Jazz got 529 words. It'd be more, but I had to figure out how to format 2 characters speaking at the same time. Very cool. Roxy got less than I was hoping for, but I finished a scene, and the one I'm currently working on was in need for some thinking. 318 words for a total of 2,366 today. That sounds delicious, Hudson. Yes, in dialogue. Well done, Bree. Anna has finally hit 10K. Congratulations. D says, I often use dashes on both sides of the dialogue in the same way, which gives me the impression that people are speaking at the same time. That's really interesting. I have not yet run into that problem. Everything Exploration says, I have 240 now and I'm feeling good about the writing. Went ahead and started a new chapter since I wasn't feeling the last one. Nice. Raven says, I think on getting so many words because the weather is windy and dark black clouds, so I'm happy for this weather since it looks like it's going to rain. I have had hot weather for months. That sounds like ideal writing weather. Jazz says, I went with, they said at the same time, the dashes are a great idea. I'll use that next time. Oh, the Kinder eggs. They did make them legal here. Nikki is leaving us, but thank you so much for joining. They're going to go take a walk, which sounds lovely. In America, we do have lots of stupid rules. It's like a little common sense goes a long way.
I think it's one of the southern states. Maybe it's Florida. It's illegal to have a crocodile or alligator, whichever one is the American one, in your bathtub.
Yeah, I think that's Florida.
It's nothing else about the rest of your house. It's just the bathtub. There's also this one town in the UK that has this weird law where you're allowed to shoot someone with a crossbow during the full moon if the full moon is on like the third week of the month, something like that.
Oh,
and
love that.
only shoot someone from the neighboring town of a specific name. And the law is just so odd that they just haven't gotten rid of it, because it's like, when will this ever happen?
Yeah. I love looking into weird laws. But from like my criminal justice classes back in the day, my understanding is most of the time they were made for very specific reasons, like back when things were for whatever the case is. So really they wouldn't apply to us now, but it's just too much money to actually rewrite them, so they just let them go.
But it'd be a great murder story for the crossbow.
You should write it.
You get away with that.
True.
I've heard of one. I have no idea where it was. It was just like on a list, and it was like you can't have an ice cream cone in your back pocket. I was like reading this random list of them. I'm pretty sure the alligator one was on there too, but
yeah, there's a lot of rules when you're a flight attendant that are just so stupid, and every rule exists because someone did it.
Yeah.
Someone just, yeah.
Because you mentioned Florida, one of my favorite things to do is like, well, sometimes I like play this with my friends where it's like you type in Florida man and then like a date. So like I had all my friends do this with like their birthdays. And so I typed mine in, and like it comes up with like a news title about like a Florida man doing something because they have crazy people. And mine was Florida man eats pancakes in the middle of an intersection and like stops traffic for it and stuff. And like that was mine. And like if you have not done that, highly recommend, because
Right now.
I feel like that's a real big mood, and that's how most of us feel for 2020.
I would love to do that. Just like sit in the middle of an intersection and just eat pancakes.
Like, you do the year as well, or just the date?
Just the date.
Okay.
Please let us know what it comes up with.
Okay, so the first one that came up is Florida man convicted of killing former FCU mascot in a gumbo spice dispute.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, cool.
Mine is really sad.
Oh,
I don't want to read. I'm going to pick a different one.
good call.
Apparently mine is just a lot of death and abandonment.
That's what I was talking about. The invasive species. Thank you, Nerdy Nurse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's blackcurrant tastes so good. You just can't have it here.
Thank you. While you're looking for a better one, Bree, or you can not, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to keep going with the chat.
Absolutely.
JC has 510 words. Nice, or got that many in that last sprint. That might be because of the lawsuits. I'm assuming that's about the Kinder eggs. Thank you. I still have to finish making it, so hopefully it goes well. Okay, but what about Romeo and Juliet meets Cinderella? I'm into that. That sounds like fun. Is everything okay, Brooke?
No, my neighbors upstairs, they sound like they're going to fall through the floor.
Oh, that's
It's
not good.
frequent. It's frequent. They haven't fallen through yet, and I've lived here a year and a half, so.
That's
If
good.
it happens, start playing It's Raining Men.
Oh my gosh.
That
Yeah.
is a concept.
I don't even know who lives up there. It might not be men, but either way.
Well, then you like ad lib and you like sing
Yeah.
along with it.
Just like a reel, Instagram reel.
Raven says, I think I might do a 10K day when I have Thanksgiving break from school, which is a week long. That sounds fantastic. Cooking water at Autumn.
Yeah, you can cook it, you can boil it, you can burn it. Girl, come on down to Georgia and I'll show you all the different ways that you
Oh
can
my
cook water.
gosh.
Oh, you like slip into that like Twang.
Southern twang.
Oh my gosh, Autumn. You just made me want to go to Georgia so bad if it weren't for the crocs and the spiders and everything
The
else.
snakes in the stairwell. You can't forget them.
Oh, just eradicate them. Send them to South Carolina for a bit and then I'll come.
Yes. Come on, honey child.
So
This is a
someone else,
popular one.
yeah, someone else was aware of the ice cream rule.
Smart.
I mean, it makes sense,
Yeah.
but I don't know why it would be illegal. It just seems like common sense to not.
Yeah, it's not wise, but like, why is it illegal?
I don't know.
Because
wonder-
they probably put it in their back pocket and they were sitting on it and then there were ice cream stains all over someone's nice velvet satin couch. And that person was probably the mayor and they were like, hell no, this is now illegal.
That was not the direction I was going to go in, but I like that. I was thinking it might have looked like a weapon or something. So
Apparently it's on Sunday, according to Great Fry.
Oh, okay. A lot of people are aware of this. That's so funny.
Yeah, someone else has heard of it. That's really funny. Everything exploration has to go. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy your next stream. It was great writing with everybody. Alice says mine was Florida man performs strange dance at McDonald's. Again, sounds about right.
Did you guys ever watch The Good Place?
Yes.
I'm just thinking of Jason because he's a Florida man, and just his untimely demise.
I did not finish watching the last episode.
Oh, I didn't watch the last season because it was like, but I'm saying within the first season when you learn how he. I just don't want to give spoilers because people should watch it except for that last season.
Yeah, okay. It's a good show. I was like very impressed with it.
It's incredible.
Elias says, I haven't seen Sarah and Brooke Writes in so long. I missed watching your videos. Hi. Welcome back. Florida man crashes into jumping shark while paddleboarding.
That's a good one.
Okay, did you guys see there was like a story that just came out about these kayakers that got like picked up in the mouth of a whale? So they were like whale watching a bunch of like kayakers, and this whale just was coming towards a school of fish, and it picked up the paddle boarders or the kayakers like in its mouth with the kayak and all, and like they were fine. It kind of just let them go, but like somebody got on video.
Hell no! I cannot do Pinocchio because of that.
Yes,
No.
That's exactly what I thought.
Pinocchio's the scariest freaking film in the world, and the new trailer is even more terrifying, and now I know it can really happen. No.
It's pretty crazy. Like, I don't know.
No.
Anyway, sorry.
Diane stopped in to say hi and said, love you, my golden babes. She's just like so, even the message is like so like sweet and pure.
I know.
She is a perfect human.
She's wonderful.
She really is.
I'm gonna marry her.
I think we all do.
Yeah, I think so.
But like, I actually am.
Okay, well, you might have to get in line because I think a lot of us want to.
Henry already knows it.
Oh, Henry already knows. Then y'all are good. Then yeah, you're good. You got this. But when you guys divorce, then the rest of us want a shot.
Yeah.
When we got married, before we got married, like the day of, I was like, you know what we should do? We should get married, then get a divorce, and then get married again, and just be like that couple, like so annoying. He's halfway down.
Oh my God.
Bree Fry asked Hudson, "Aren't you already married?"
Yeah. You know what? I just come from a family that didn't really get married, so I'm just like
free spirit.
Yeah. I'll stay with him till the day I die, but who knows what the law will think.
Gosh.
Fair enough.
So, Autumn, don't go walking around with ice cream cones in your pocket.
Darn it!
New York
do
is
that
the
every
one that's only illegal on Sunday. I want to know why in 4
Why
states
Sunday?
that's illegal.
Ooh, like maybe Sunday so people don't make a mess of like church pews. I don't know.
It was probably at a church pew.
Okay.
I have no idea. I'm extrapolating here.
All right. Well, that is all of the comments. Do y'all want to give another spiel about who you are? And then Autumn, do you also want to let us know what the next sprint is at? And then a little bit about tomorrow as well?
Yeah. Did you want me to go first or last?
Up to you. Why don't you go first?
Sure. I'll go first. So, hello. That's what happens when Autumn has a bottle of wine. Okay, anyways. So, hello. I'm Autumn Ashleigh. I am an aspiring writer, and I'm working on my YA fantasy novel. Currently, it's book 1 of a trilogy that I outlined in October. But the next stream that's going to be part of this Small AuthorTubers Write-A-Thon is going to be on Sarah Sutton's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if anybody would like to join us, that is what we will be doing. If you can't make that one because it is in the evening, it's a little bit late for some people, we do have all day tomorrow as well. So Angela Ann is going to kick off our Sunday morning with 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come join us.
Oh, sorry. I just want to quickly say I'm not polyamorous. There's like a comment on that. Yes, I'm not. I realize how that could be misleading.
Just the exception for Diane, that's all.
Yeah. I just personally believe that friendships should be taken as seriously as marriages. Like, I feel like you should love your friends. It's not the same type of love as the person that you marry, but like it should be just as strong. So Diane and I will have a friendship marriage because I believe in those. But I'm very, very monogamous. Nothing against polyamory. Most of my friends are, but not Henry and I. Oh, and I'm Hudson and I make videos. And I'm really sorry, guys. I'm so hyper. I'm gonna. I have been asked though, seriously. Quite
You're in
often.
California. You guys are wild over there, so.
I mean, yeah. That I grew up in a very hippie area, so people were like, "Oh, you're not," and I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Weird," and I'm like, "Yeah." Okay, bye.
Great. How do I follow that? So I'm Brook. I do videos and yeah, so I post Mondays and Thursdays and I live stream on Saturday mornings, usually every week, but this week we're having a write-a-thon, so not sure what I'm doing next weekend, haven't figured that out yet because why would I plan ahead? But if you like books and writing and things like that, I do some booktube stuff too, so if you're interested in that, go check my channel out because we like friends. We're very friendly, so yeah, clearly.
I'm Bree Buonomo, also fellow author-tuber, and I do some booktube stuff as well. I like to do writing experiments and vlogs and random things and discussions, and I'm a therapist in my real life job, so I try to incorporate that sometimes, and I'm all over the place because I can't be contained. So if you want to follow me, I would appreciate it. I post videos on Tuesdays and Fridays and throw live streams in whenever I feel like it.
Nice. For those of you that might be new here, I'm Sarah Librat. I make mostly writing content, but I try to make it fun writing content. Not saying that like others aren't. I don't know why I had to phrase it like that. I'm so sorry. But I try to make it really like fun and chaotic for myself is what I mean. is like the more chaos, the better. So like tomorrow's or Monday's video is like chaotic, which is like what I like live for, just because it keeps life interesting. So I post videos on Mondays and Thursdays and then do live streams on the weekends, often Saturdays, but sometimes not. So make sure that you check out all of these lovely ladies. All of their channel links will be down in the description box below. Make sure you go check them out. And someone asked if the evening stream was tomorrow, and that's actually going to be tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we're going for like 4 more live streams tomorrow as well. So, all right, with that, I think we're going to sign out and say bye. So thank you everyone so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.